Okay, Zirik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, boys and girls, mashallah, today is the first of. So inshallah, we're going to try our best this year, all of us, to educate ourselves and learn as much as we can. Okay, Usman, are you going to do that? Inshallah. Okay, so today we're going to start off with, inshallah, where we left off from yesterday. Okay, can anyone remember what we were talking about yesterday? Okay, Suleiman.
Those two angels on your shoulder that write down those.
Good and bad. What was the main topic yesterday that we were talking about? Hannah? Go on.
Fate.
Fate. Anisa. Amazing, mashallah. Do you live in Elland?
Yeah.
Where do you live? Alright, okay. What's your dad's name? Alright, okay. Mashallah. So, we were talking about yesterday, we were talking about taqdeer, we were talking about fate. Hamza, in your own words, I know you are from Syria, mashallah, you're a very good boy, and I know you speak very good English. In your own words, what did you understand about fate?
That fate is...
Fate is?
Fate.
Fate is fate. Yeah, is that what you wanted to say?
Yeah.
Right, anyone else? Anyone else know what fate means? Asma? Sufyan, go on.
It means something.
Taqdeer, yeah, but what does taqdeer mean?
Fate.
What does fate mean, taqdeer? What does taqdeer mean, fate? But what are they both? What is the meaning of both of them? We talked about it yesterday. We said that all good and bad is from
Fate.
Allah. Anything that you do is already written. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already knows. Okay, listen carefully. So taqdeer is whatever you are going to do, eat, drink, buy, sell, how long you're going to live in this world, when you're going to die, everything is already written. This is called taqdeer, okay? So Allah has knowledge of everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has knowledge of everything. This is one thing, okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the ability to do good and bad. Here, listen. So like I said yesterday that Allah has created many things. Now it's up to you whether you do good or it's up to you whether you do bad. And I gave loads of examples yesterday. One of the examples is if you go home and if you want to listen to music, then that's your choice. Okay? And if you don't want to listen to music and you want to do something good, learn something good or homework or something, then that's your choice. That's what you want to do. Do you understand? Yeah.
Can we also just go straight to sleep?
Yeah, you can go straight to sleep. Yeah, but what you have to remember is you're a child, you can do things, you're off school, you can help your mum, you can clean up, you can tidy up, you can put the towels together, you can put the clothes together. You can do something. You don't just go home and go sleep. Yeah? You're not in hibernation. Yeah, that's 6 months you just say sleep. Alright. So Allah has given us the chance to do good and bad. It's up to you whether you want to do good or whether you want to do bad. All favors are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, we should not boast. Look, in life you will realize that there will be people that are richer than you. There will be people that are better looking than you. There are people that have more than you. Do you understand? Now, these gifts that are given to them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them. You are blessed in different ways. Everyone is blessed in different ways. Maybe one person is good looking and he doesn't have money. Maybe one person has money and he's not good looking. Maybe one person is good looking and he has no family. He has no father passed away, mother passed away. So all these things are from Allah. Yes, Usman?
Why people are on the streets and you give them money?
Yeah, a good question over here now. Okay, Usman is asking that if there are people on the streets, can you give them money? And if you give them money, yeah? The act is good. The act is good. Giving in the name of Allah is very, very good. But what we find today is many people, they're not what they show. Do you understand? And we don't know, we don't judge them, so maybe a person might just be collecting money or just gathering money, or maybe he's just pretending to be poor. you understand? There was a TV show recently, and on the TV it showed that there was a person collecting money, and then after he collected money all day, he went on the side, he went into the bathroom, he changed his clothes, he wore some expensive clothes, £900 jacket, £200 jeans and shoes, and he jumped into his Range Rover. The Range Rovers are 60, 70,000 pound cars. He jumped in there, started the car and drove off. So we don't know, do you understand, who we're giving to. So we have to find out first. So that's why I always say, don't give money. Instead of giving money, if you see someone poor and someone says to you, I'm hungry, I don't have anything to eat, what can you do? If someone says to you, you're going to
Go to a shop, get some food.
Yeah, give it to them. So if someone says to you, so if I'm walking in town and someone comes to me and says to me, I haven't ate for 2 days. I haven't ate for 2 days. I want money. That's bad, yeah, of course. And can you give me money? So what does he want money for? To eat. He wants money for eating. So instead of giving this person money, what I would do is I would say, okay, are you hungry? He'd say, yeah. I say, come with me to the shop and you can buy anything. You can buy anything. Now, if he is genuine, meaning he is really hungry and he wants to use the money for food, then he will go into the shop, he'll buy what he wants, like a loaf of bread, some chocolate spread or some tuna or some jam and stuff like that, and some tea bags and milk and sugar. If he is genuine, he will buy these things and he will say he will say to you to pay, and he will say thank you very much, may Allah give you a long life, or may God bless you. Do you understand? That is genuine. But if someone carries on saying to you, just give me the money, give me the money, give me the money, I don't want you to buy me anything, just give me the money, then you have to think that what this person, does he want money for food or does he want it for something else? Okay, go on. What does anyone ask a question? Right, did you understand that? Yeah. So we have to be thankful. So maybe someone's got a better car than your father. Maybe someone's got a bigger house than your father. These are all things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given, and we should thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us more. We should always be thankful, and misfortunes are a test from Allah as well, and we should not despair, but we should be patient. Look, just like all good things come from Allah, okay? Sometimes we lose something. Do you understand? Sometimes, yeah.
Like a game, like if you play a game, like if somebody else loses, then you don't have to cry.
Yeah, see? Usman doesn't cry. He just starts another game. Yeah? So Usman's saying, like, for example, if you're playing a game and you lose, there's no need to cry. That's one example. Let's look at some bigger examples. For example, you lose someone that you love. You lose someone that you love. For example, your mother passes away, or your father passes away, or your brother passes away, or your sister passes away, or someone from the close family member, he passes away or she passes away, or your grandma passes away, or your granddad passes away. Do you understand? Or your school teacher passes away, or someone passes away. Do you understand? So what will happen is you've lost someone in your life now. You've lost someone in your life, okay? So now this happened because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted it to happen. Now, another example that I'm going to give, because you are boys and girls that go to school and go to mosque and you got loads of exams and stuff like that. Listen to me carefully. Sometimes you try your best at school. Sometimes you try your best at school. And you get a rubbish mark. You get a rubbish mark. Okay? Not zero, well, a different one, okay? Whatever. You've tried your best. You have tried your best. And then you have got it. You didn't get the mark that you wanted. Now what some youngsters, young boys and young girls are doing over here. Yeah? What some young boys and young girls are doing they are killing themselves. Meaning they go and they hang themselves. Or they get a knife and they cut themselves over here and they die. Now, do you really need to do that?
No.
Who's going to eat the Cocoa Pops in the morning then?
Yeah.
No one. Yeah, we need to eat them. We need to eat the all tasty cereal in the morning, and eggs and bread. ABC, we need to have ABC in the morning. What is ABC? Anda, bread and cha. ABC. You need to have ABC in the morning. What is ABC, Asma? Anda, bread and cha. What is ABC? Hannah? Anda, bread and cha. So if you're going to kill yourself, then who's going to have that? The tasty egg.
Your mum.
No, mum's not going to have it. So listen to me.
It's your food, your room.
Right, so the point that I'm trying to make over here is if things go wrong in your life, just remember that they're from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will get you through it. Will get you through it. So if you've got a rubbish mark at school and you've come last, there's no need to hurt yourself. There's no need to go lock yourself in the room and just and cry and cry and cry and cry. There's no need to. Just chill out. If you've got it wrong, you tried your best, you've got it wrong, it doesn't matter. Do you understand? So all good and bad is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if anything that you lose, or for example like Usman said that if you lose a game, you lose a stage of game, you don't need to cry, be patient. Okay? Now, the next topic that we're going to be talking about, has everyone understood about taqdeer, fate? The other name for this is destiny.
Yes.
Destiny. When someone asks you about fate, taqdeer, you don't say, if someone asks you what is taqdeer, you don't say it's fate, and then what is fate is taqdeer, what is taqdeer is fate, what is fate is that, you're just playing it out like that. So what is taqdeer, what is fate? It's to know that everything that happens in your life is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He knows the answers to everything. Okay? Now, the next topic that we're going to be talking about is life after death. Okay? And then this is the last topic that I'm going to do a few questions, and then we're going to move on to some other interesting stuff. Okay? When Israfil alayhi salatu wassalam will blow the sur, you know what the sur is? That big trumpet. For the second time. Every person that lived from the time of Adam alayhi salatu wassalam up until the final day will be given a new life. Okay, so everyone's passed away now. Okay? Israfil alayhi salatu wassalam will blow into the trumpet the second time. Which time? The second time. The first time when he blew into it, it was a day of judgment. The second time when he blew in it, everyone's going to come back to life. Yeah.
How long will it be till he blows the second one?
Yeah. A very good question. Okay. What is the gap? Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. Okay, some people say it'll be straight away. But to find out, I will have a look at this question. That's a very good question. Alright? What's the gap? It's a very good question. And we'll have a look at the question, okay? Thank you very much. I like questions like that. So, what is the gap in between? We don't know. So, the second time when Israfil alayhi salatu wasalam blows it, then everyone's going to come back to life. Everyone's going to come back to life. Everyone. So, wherever you are buried, you're going to get up, okay? And it's going to be the day of judgment. Everyone will gather in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give account of their deeds. So on the day of judgment, you will stand from the first person, Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, till the last person, and you will stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, turn by turn, and then Allah will ask you. First of all, He will ask you, did you read namaz? Did you read namaz? Right, okay, did you read namaz? Now look, just one point over here. I want to explain one point to everyone over here. Yes, Usman?
It's okay to say no, because Allah won't get mad.
Right, okay. Amma ba'd, Rabbi shrah li sadri. We hope he doesn't get mad. Right, look. He's saying that you can say no. Allah's not going to get mad. Okay? But then the question arises. Is I listening? The question arises is a person that read namaz all his life and a person that read no namaz all his life, are they both going to be the same? No. So let me give you another example so we can understand. For example, there's a boy in the class, for example, Talut. He's always coming to class, he's always reading, he's always practicing his sabak, he's always helping someone else, right? Do you understand? Is he going to be the same? Just say there's another boy over here who is called Ahmed. Just say there's another boy sitting over here, his name is Ahmed. Is he going to be the same as Ahmed over here, who never comes on time, who never learns his sabak, who's always dancing about, who's always doing backflips, and who's always messing about in class and not learning his sabak? Are they both going to be the same?
No.
They're not going to be the same. So if you're saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is kind, He's the most merciful, but we have to read namaz. Okay, it's for us, we read namaz for us. Now, I want to share one thing with you. I want to share one thing with you that all of us can do. We all need to read namaz. We all need to read namaz. Now, it's beginning of a new year today, which is 1st of January. And we can make the intention that we need to read namaz from today. Okay? Now, how do we make this easy? Listen, you need to stop that. Alright? Have you understood what I said? Yeah. So what we can do from today is there's calendars downstairs. You know when you walk down the steps, there are calendars. There's about 100 to 200 there. Everyone's taken the calendars. There's about 200, 300. All of them in the next month or two, they're all going to go in the bin. Where are they going to go? In the bin. Because no one's going to use them. So what every one of us can do, okay, is take that calendar home. And that is your personal calendar. It's got all the days, every single day. And it's got all the namazes, Fajr, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. Have you understood this so far? Yeah? It's a big calendar. But you need your own calendar. So for example, I am going to take my own calendar. I am going to go home. And where my cupboard is, where all my nice perfumes are and everything, and where my nice clothes are and my t-shirts are, I'm going to put this calendar on that cupboard with blue tack. I'm going to put it on with blue tack.
Or a pin.
Huh?
Or a pin.
Or a pin. Alright, so you're going to stick it on there. Have you understood this so far?
Yeah.
Does everyone know where the calendars are?
Yeah.
When you go down the steps, they're there. Wait, so you're going to put this calendar on there, yeah?
It's where you put your fees in.
Yeah. So the calendars are there. You can take this calendar. This is your calendar. This is whose calendar? Your own calendar. You're going to write your name on it. So what you're going to do from today is you can write on there. So if you've read Fajr namaz, you put a tick on it. If you read Zuhr namaz, you put a tick on it. If you read Asr namaz, you put a tick on it. Are you saying on the toilet? Do you want a lota? Say properly. Right. So do you understand? Has everyone understood this?
Yeah.
So the first thing that you're going to be asked on the Day of Judgment is about namaz. So why not get into the habit now? Get into the habit now. Who's going to take a calendar? Put their hands up. There's some of you that have got some, right? Who's going to take a calendar? Are you going to take a calendar? No? You don't want to read namaz?
I'm taking one.
Huh?
I don't have one yet.
He said he hasn't made one yet. Yeah, go on.
I don't have one yet.
Are you going to take one? Are you going to take one?
Yeah, I will take one when I get one.
Yeah, he's going to take one when he gets one. For the last 5 minutes, I've been screaming my head off. When you go down the steps, there's a pile of 200 calendars. Where are you going to get it from? Pakistan. Where are you going to get it from? They're down the steps there. So you take the calendar. Good boy, you take the calendar. You take it home. You stick it on your cupboard door. And then you take the namazes that you read. Yes, are you okay there, yeah? All right? Yeah? Happy? Yeah. Okay, so has everyone understood this? Now, so we were talking about life after death. Bismillah. So we were talking about life after death. So that's what's going to happen. People are going to rise and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to ask them. The good people will go into Jannah, heaven. And the bad people, they will go into hell. Yeah. Dad. Yeah, what?
When will the 3 questions be asked?
Which 3 questions?
So like, what is your religion and that?
Who knows the answer to this? Go on, Talu.
So the first question is who?
No, she's asked, when are these questions going to be asked?
When Allah takes your soul back and then.
Go on.
When you're in the grave.
When you're in the grave. See, Suleiman, so clever. Yeah, he's going to go down the steps. He knows the answer. He's going to go down the steps and he's going to get a calendar, innit? Inshallah. Right, so these 3 questions are going to be asked in the grave. Has everyone understood this? Right, I've just got some questions over here, yeah? We're just going to quickly go through these questions and answers, see if you know the questions and answers. And for the people that are listening as well, they can learn the answers as well, inshallah. And then I've got loads of crisps over here today. And then we're going to share the crisps out as well. Okay, so question number 1. Which ayah or verse of the Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam first? Surah Alaq. Good girl. What's your name? Aliha, mashallah. Surah Alaq. Surah Alaq is Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Okay? Which prophet was thrown into the fire by the king of the time? Suleiman? Ibrahim alayhi salam. You need to speak up loud, okay? Who are called the Ahlul Kitab? Who are called the Ahlul Kitab? People of the book. These are simple answers. We need to memorize this. What did Iblis do? Talut.
Disobey Allah.
Disobey Allah. Now remember, when you put your hand up, you don't want it to go into the other person's nose. Yeah? So watch it. You know, you're putting your hands up and it goes in the other person's nose and you lift him in the sky. Watch it. Alright? So what did Iblis do, Talut?
Disobey Allah.
Disobey Allah. How many layers of skies has Allah created? Hira. 7. Good girl. What beautiful names of Allah mean the first and the last? Al-awwal wal-akhir. Okay, so well done. You guys are smashing it, man. MashaAllah. Backwards. Right. What is the meaning of Laylatul Qadr? Night of power. What's your name? Good girl. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam to build? Aqsa? Huh? Ark. Okay, does everyone know what an ark is? What? A boat. Who were Lat, Manat and Uzza? Hamza? Oh, 1 minute, go on.
Statues that we worship.
Statues that were worshipped. Were you going to say that? What were you going to say?
Just statues that they were.
There's 3 statues here. Lat, Manat and Uzza. Lat, Manat and Uzza, they were statues which were worshipped, okay? Who is the most honored among the believers?
The person who does the most good.
The person who does the most good. And what is the beautiful name Al-Batin mean? Loud.
The hidden.
Good girl. So mashallah, you guys know all these questions. Now we need to learn. There's 1 million questions. Okay, we've only done 10 questions today. There's 1 million questions, inshallah, I'm going to teach you and you're going to memorize. So inshallah, every stage of your life, you will not have an issue. Okay, now before we just finish, there's loads of crisps here. Yes, someone's brought these in. There's 5 different colours. Now, what I'm going to say is, if anyone wants purple, red, blue, green, or pink. Right, so who wants purple, stand up. Who wants purple? Who wants purple, stand up, okay? So I'm just going to pass them round. I'm not going to throw them. I'm just going to pass them. So just pass them to the ones who want purple. Pass it to the ones who want the purple. Who else wants purple? Has everyone got purple? Right, okay. Alright, no noise please. Who wants green? Sit down. Whoever wants green, pass these around, sit down. Get back. Sit there. Sit there. Don't come in front of the camera. Now who else wants green? Right, and who wants red? Who wants red? Has everyone got one? No. Right, who hasn't got? What colour? Which one do you want? Purple. Aryan. Pink. Give that to Aryan. Pink. Huzaifa.
Blue, please.
Pass that to Huzaifa. Blue. Right. Hira. Pink. Which one do you want? Sufyan. Huh? Give this pink. Right, is anyone left? Which one do you want? Okay, anyone else? Is everyone? Hira, which one? Pink. Who hasn't got one? Aisha. Give her that red one. Right, has everyone got one? Yeah. So turn it off. Alright, so we do dua that Allah